The NFL Pro Bowl just happened this weekend,
thank
and
God it's
absolutely no one watched
Oh,
it.
really?
Literally,
No
thank
one
God
watched
it's
it.
over.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a very successful event. The last 3 years, the Pro Bowl has went from 6.7 million viewers, which is already extremely low compared to just normal games, 6.2 million, and this year is 5.75. So
I thought you
the
were going to
worst-
say 5.75 people. Just people.
Yeah. No, that's well said, Mike.
Thank you.
Jesus.
This is an event that used to be super fun.
Yeah.
Everyone used to kind of look for, at least I did.
Yeah.
Used to look forward to the Pro Bowl. You'd have the best players. They'd actually be playing a game at least semi-hard.
Competitive.
You know, it's the same problem in the NBA that you have with these games. But now NFL, no one wants to play. And not only does no one want to play, no one wants to even be on the teams.
Yeah.
I mean, the quarterbacks in the AFC were Joe Burrow, right? Of course, he's perennial Pro Bowler. He needs to be there. Drake May and Russell Wilson.
I mean,
The AFC quarterbacks are...
Wait, you're kidding, right?
No, they played.
Nope.
How Drake May was in the Pro Bowl?
Yep.
Are you serious?
We turned
Did
on
you
the
not know
TV.
this?
It was crazy.
Yeah. Drake May
came
and
in-
Russell Wilson.
How?
he came in with that drip.
No one wants to play, so they just basically
They
open
just-
invite anyone to play in these flag football games. There was a Madden competition,
Yep.
tug of war,
Whoever wants to-
spike
Questionnaire.
jump. Yeah, no, these.
I mean, didn't he play like the last 6 weeks? Like, how did he?
No, he played like
Yeah.
half the season. I think he had 15 touchdowns, 10 picks.
Regardless
Something
of how, whatever, it shouldn't have been. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I love Drake May. I'm a Drake May guy.
No, I'm just
But
It's great for the resume.
stunned.
Great for the resume.
You also didn't mention Russell Wilson.
Russell, no, I know.
At least he played a whole season, pretty much. I mean,
Kind
minus-
of.
They might have played the
They
same
played
amount of
six
games.
I was gonna say they might have played pretty similar numbers, to be honest, at the end. But yeah, the
Wilson.
Pro Bowl. I just kind of want to open it up and say, how do we fix the Pro Bowl, or is there no fixing, and do we need to get rid of it? Because in my opinion, what they have now is so bad. I think it's an actively bad look for the league. Like no one wants to see these guys playing tug of war or playing Madden against each other. Like
Yeah, I
maybe
agree.
on like some Twitch live stream, but not an NFL sanctioned Pro Bowl event. Mario, when you look at what's happened to this game over the years, and just in major sports where players no longer want to play an extra game, they're not getting paid, they're risking injury, whatever. Is there a way to fix this? What used to be a really fun All-Star weekend?
I think there is a way, but man, it's the state of the Pro Bowl, just any All-Star game, NBA or NFL. It's like unrecognizable from
It's sad.
whenever like I was growing up. I think the way you fix it is you just got to throw money into it.
Yep.
It's the only way.
That's what NBA
Yep.
did. They
You
kind of
gotta
made it better.
You gotta make. You gotta get someone from the NFL. Just partner up with SeatGeek, okay? Like,
Mr. Beast style.
Yeah, Mr. Beast, like the Mr. Beast games. Okay,
Yeah.
he could fix it. Okay,
He probably
Yeah,
could fix
put
it.
like
Not
$1 million
wrong.
for like each player, and I think they'll like try a little bit more because at least if you get injured, like if your team wins, you get $1 million. You know?
Yeah, Mike, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think they have to first add more money into it so that it incentivizes players to actually like go out and try. And then I don't think this is a feasible idea, but like if you put it after the Super Bowl, give people an extra week of pro football, but it's like, yo, nobody's really worried about injuries because you have all of the offseason and they're over incentivized monetarily to play it, then it's like you can get players from all of the teams, including the best ones. And then, you know, you just get one last hurrah of the NFL season. I think that would be pretty fun, but
Right?
I don't know if people would watch
get rid of
that.
the games, by the way, too. All the
No,
stupid
yeah.
skill games.
Don't try
are
to be
dumb.
NBA. There should be one game.
It's all
One
dumb.
NFL game, like a 60-minute game you play. That's it. Like there's no like
Really?
I don't like all the catches and all like the other bullshit. The
What were-
quarterback.
what were those
I kind of
massive-
enjoyed those
They-
things though. Like
they put, like-
they've always had those, like the passing, like distance throw.
Yeah,
or,
but
you
it's
know.
not
No, they
this
have that in
level.
different. Also, they used to have it in different days, and not like there'd be one day of just like the Pro Bowl.
Well, the Pro
like-
Bowl is still 3 days over, but it's all just confuddled with bullshit.
But there,
in
they
all
used to
the
be
days. Like,
actual
That's what I'm saying.
games, like legitimate skills challenges.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase is putting on 3-foot gloves with
Yeah,
like
the
No, no, no.
mascot
fuzzy
hands.
things and trying to catch balls.
No, I
and-
agree.
It's like what skill does
What
that?
are we doing? This isn't a skill. This is like a Nickelodeon special. Like, what
Dedicate
are-
4.5 hours to guys playing Madden. Like, dude, what?
Yeah,
These
but you
are
think
athletes.
you think
Like,
they should keep it and just try to renovate it? It's kind of what everyone's.
I think they keep the Pro Bowl for sure and just make it like I like giving people money or having some sort of competition. Like I know people don't like the NBA All-Star game, but at the end of the games when they have to hit a certain number, it actually gets competitive because I don't know if you watched the last couple years.
Yeah.
The one they actually gets competitive at the end. They're trying to hit a certain number and they start playing. I know it takes a while to get to that point, but if the NFL could do something where it's like you really want to win, like you're showing out. Also, I think the only way to do it is put on pads. You have to have pads on to make it interesting, in my opinion.
Well, flag football is ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying,
just
but
stupid.
even if they don't do like whatever it is, 2-hand touch or like still flag football with like full on play, it's got to be pads on. That's the only way to make it fun again.
Well, if the Olympics are gonna have flag football, maybe flag football Pro Bowl is a good idea.
Dude, the Olympics need freaking tackle
Yeah, bro.
football.
That would be sick.
Yeah, they do.
Get TJ Watt. Get
Against some
Miles
Filipino
Garrett.
people?
Yeah,
That wouldn't
against
be fair,
Holy
though.
so
Imagine that defense. Like,
Dude, imagine Tyreek Hill lighting up on anybody in the world one-on-one.
Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Like that's
No, but then you get against
Lad
like the
McConkey.
Jamaica team, and then Jamaica's running routes on
those
them.
guys will get rocked.
Yeah,
I mean,
No,
I
they
think,
would get-
I think every team would get killed.
They
Yeah.
would get killed.
If
but,
Patrick
like,
Mahomes throwing to
Doesn't matter.
talking
anyone.
pure speed.
No, I think I might be in the minority here, but I think you get rid of the Pro Bowl completely. I think it's like an actively bad look for the NFL. It gets made fun of year in, year out, and it used to mean something to be named to the Pro Bowl.
That's
Like
true.
you know
Now
when
it's a joke.
players retire or they compare this quarterback for this quarterback, it's 6-time Pro Bowl
He was a
quarterback
Pro
versus
Bowler.
3-time Pro Bowl
Yeah.
quarterback. Yeah, and so now they go down a list basically in each conference. I mean, in the AFC they got down to Drake May and Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Everyone above them was also invited to the Pro Bowl.
No, that's a
So
crazy.
like,
just all
like,
said no.
pretty much like every quarterback has the option, unless you're awful or not even a starter or hurt, to be a Pro Bowler every year, and that's used in comparison to Pro Bowl statistics back in the day. I know the leagues change, and it's now 17 games versus 16, and so stats are a little different, records are a little different, but they don't even play a football game anymore.
No, it's
Like
ridiculous.
the NBA, you were talking about the NBA. I watched the NBA game last year. At the same time, there just so happened to be an Indiana Fever game on that I was significantly more interested in than the game. I remember I made a video about it, and like it went crazy because
Yeah.
everyone was like, exactly, they felt the same way. The NBA All-Star game is people walking and laughing and
for
stopping
the
and
most part,
shooting
yeah.
half-court shots back and forth and hitting the backboard. That's basically what the Pro Bowl games turned into, but more of a joke and it's more drawn out.
It's way
At
worse.
I
least
think
the NBA
maybe they
has-
should change the format of the game. Maybe like just do 2 halves, like 2 20-minute halves or something. Just like shorten it, so that way it's like less drawn out. Or even I like something where it's like a sudden death type thing, where it's like, or maybe not sudden death, but like 1st to 5 scores or something.
Almost
Yeah.
like a
So the
tennis
game could be
match.
over in like 5 drives,
what-
or the game could be over like if you keep.
They
missing-
tried to alter the rules. It was just players weren't playing as hard. It's the same thing in the NBA. And it's all, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing because players deserve all the money and then some, same as like NIL in college. But it has gotten to a point where even, it's like in the NBA, they offered him, I think it was like either like $500,000 or $1 million a player or something on the winning team in the NBA. That changed nothing. In the NBA, they're signing $400 million contracts. They're already, if you make it to the All-Star game, you have money. You have sponsorships.
Yeah.
So they're not risking injury in a meaningless game. Football got to the same point where people weren't even tackling each other. They just like stand up next to each
That was
other.
bad.
And
It was
it's
real
it's
bad.
just not football. And so I don't know. You watch the All-Star games from back when Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and those guys were going up with James Harrison. All like I don't know. The quarterbacks tried, the receivers tried, the linemen and defensive line fucking hit each other every single play. That was fun to watch, and I don't know. It sucks to see my favorite sport kind of resort to this, and it just felt like a joke. It felt like something you would see on Mr. Beast's channel, literally.
Yeah.
Like
or Nickelodeon. That was a good way to put it.
yeah, like all of the best all the best players try to catch passes with these massive gloves and like do the backflip challenge, and it's
What
like
is this?
the foam pit in the back of the end zone.
But you get fined for it if you jump in it. On
That was
not that.
the funniest
That's
part
crazy.
of the thing.
Yeah, that was
I
crazy.
think
That's
I don't know if it
crazy.
was you who pointed that out, but it's like they're encouraging celebration in the Pro Bowl with all the different like foam pit and all the mascots and all the props. And then if you do anything remotely near that in a real game, it's like
Yeah, you get fined.
under the jail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
It's
think
so
they should play.
hypocritical.
I think everyone who makes the Pro Bowl should have to put in $1 million, and they
Wager their own money.
They pull together the money, and then they play king of the court with a team, and you have to like beat the defense or beat the offense to stay
Well,
on the
that'd be
field.
crazy.
And you have
That
to
would
be
lock
fi-
up for. You could play playing. I don't know how many Pro Bowls.
That might have been my
60
favorite
Pro
idea I've
Bowlers.
ever heard.
You get $60 million. You get to split it between the 10 people on your team.
Instead of the winner getting $1 million and the loser getting $500,000, they have to put up money.
They put
to
up the
play.
money to be in the Pro Bowl, and then
I
you
like that.
split the money in a king of the court, like whoever the best defense or offense
they
is. You
try.
get certain points for picks or sacks. I don't know, but that'd be lit.
That would be lit.
That's it. That's my one idea. If not, kill it.
But
That's
yeah,
an interesting one.
I don't know. It was just a sad thing. Let us know what you think in the comments.
It's
Does
so
the Pro
boring.
Bowl need to exist? And if so, how do you fix it? I think the NBA is going through similar discussions. They keep altering the format seemingly every year. At least the NBA has the 3-point in the dunk contest, although the dunk contest is falling.
Hopefully
Yeah.
this year it'll change.
Yeah, I mean NBA. I feel like is still more watchable because a
100%.
big
Agreed. Yeah.
like big part of football is tackle. You know what I mean?
That is
like
yeah.
NBA. You can still kind of play it and not like play it in a more injury prone way.
Yeah.
Whereas like tackle football is like if you're out there tackling people, like there's a very high
Someone's
risk.
getting hurt.
Yeah.
Like you know, there's
That's
a
a
very
good
good
point,
shot.
yeah.
So I think it's a lot easier to maintain or like keep all-star game for basketball than it is for football. I don't see the way to change it. I think I like the wager the money idea though. That or just kill it
I
for
think
like
kill
2
it,
years,
if you
and
can,
then
but-
people will be like, "Oh, bring the Pro Bowl back. Like we'll play." I think that's the only
Also,
way.
put it back in Hawaii.
Yeah, I agree.
That
Put
was
it back
the
in
OG
Hawaii.
good days
Yeah.
when they had to go to Hawaii. You
Yep.
know,
Turtle Bay.
They
Turtle
got,
Bay.
they
Yeah,
got
that
the
was
bucket
sick.
hats on.
Yeah,
you got
they had-
Phillip
yeah,
Rivers
those were
and Peyton
different.
Manning. Yeah, no, that was a good day. Phillip Rivers brought like his 11 kids with him. But yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. How do we go about this? Most importantly, though, it's Super Bowl week. So we're
Aw.
covering everything Super Bowl. Stay locked in with us. Chiefs, Eagles. We're here, baby.
Oh yeah.